Hey everyone, it is Allie here from alliesblog.ca. So if you're new to my channel, every Thursday I do nail art for beginners, so that's different things that you can learn if you are just starting out in nail art. So today for nail art for beginners, I am going to be talking about nail vinyls. There's a whole bunch of different types of nail vinyls that you can find around at a variety of different stores and companies and such. So the ones that I have here today are from Bundle Monster, Twinkled, and then I have these ones from the BornPrettyStore as well. There are a few other ones out there. I've only bought from these ones, so I'm going to share these ones with you today. So if you're just starting out with nail art, you may have come across these types of vinyls, and they can be like different lines and like different shapes. You've probably seen the chevron types around. They're just like a line that you just put on your nail. You can put a bunch of them on there as well. There's like the zigzaggy kind of lightning bolt ones, different waves. I'm sure you've seen probably these types. They're just like the round, kind of hard to see. They're just like a curve that usually you use for French tips. I have ones that are just like little different shapes here, some more chevrons. You've probably seen the triangle kind of designs that a lot of people do with these types, and then some arrows as well, and some more wavy lines, and of course just straight lines that you can use for a lot of different things. So I'm gonna demo some of these different vinyls at the end of the video. I just thought I would share the different types around. These ones are all from Bundle Monster, so there's a bunch of different types here. The other kinds that you may have come across are the ones that I'm going to show you from Twinkled as well. So these ones are from Twinkled. They have a whole bunch of different ones. I actually have a code that you can link to that. It's just going to be in my description. So I've done a bunch of different designs with these already. I can link them down below if you'd like to see them. But the one that I got is like a different, so it's got a bunch of different ones. So I've got a bunch of different like triangles and like heart shapes and like a square and like swirls. So this one I wanted because it had a bunch of different ones, but you can get sheets that are just one particular design, and some have more than one design, but I wanted the one that had more than one design on here. So that is the Twinkled one. I will link the videos that I've done with these ones down below so you can see how I actually demo those ones out. So some more vinyls that I have are a little bit different. So these ones are from the BornPrettyStore. They are actually just a full nail one that you just paint over top. They're a little bit different. I have done some videos on these as well. I've done quite a few videos already. So I'll link those ones below to how to actually do them. I have done the one with these circle ones here. I did like a rainbowy design. So you can do a whole bunch of different things with them and add different colors and whatever you want to do. And some stickers that I haven't tried out yet are from the BornPrettyStore. So I'm sure you've seen these like holography ones. There's two types of ways you can do them. You can actually cut if you want to keep the holographic part on, you can cut them out and then put them on your nail. And then, or you can either paint over them. It's totally up to you if you want just the mermaid design. I'm going to do a separate video on how to do these when I get around to it. But those are all different vinyls that I have, and I'm just going to show you how to use the regular vinyls for today. Alright, so I just picked out 4 of the different designs that I'm going to share with you today. So I've got the straight line ones here. And then I have like the ziggy-zaggy kind of ones here, if you can see that. A little bit hard to see on the sheet. Then I have like the triangle ones here. And then I picked this kind of like starish sort of design as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and I will show you how these work. Start off with this kind of design right here. So what you do is you can either use tweezer to kind of peel them off, or use your fingers, depends on how you want to do it. So there's 2 different ways you can use this particular design. If you put this one on your nail like that, it's just gonna show you just that part painted, and the rest will be the regular color. But if you use the other side, then it won't paint that. So if I put it on my nail, it'll be the reverse. So it won't paint that part, but it'll paint the other part. So depending on what kind of design you would like to do, depends on which side you actually use for this particular design. So for this one, I'm gonna paint the whole nail. So you kind of just stick it on your nail and make sure it's pressed in everywhere. And for most part, you usually use a makeup sponge to actually apply it to your nail. It makes it a lot easier to apply, but considering I'm only doing one that doesn't have a design that's like inside, so like when you're using the ones that are like the Twinkled tea ones, these ones are better to use like a sponge to put it on, and it actually just gets an even coat over the nails rather than using your actual nail paintbrush. So I have just the Essence Gel Nail Polish. This is Play with my mint on my nails currently. I've been wearing this for a little bit. I'm just gonna do some white over top. I think I'm gonna do simple colors, and this is Snow Me White. So all you do is you put your nail vial on there and make sure it is stuck completely. I'll show you the way that you do it with the actual paintbrush. So you just paint right over it. Make sure you get into all the little curves there. So once you think you've got the whole design covered, right away before it's actually dry, you peel it off. I am actually going to get some tweezers to do this. So you just peel it right off really slowly. See, the thing about using the brush is it doesn't cover as well, so that's why we use the makeup sponge. I just wanted to show you the difference, and I'm going to just go ahead and take this off, and then we can do the other way. Alright, so I'm going to switch to black since it didn't really cover that well. So again, you're going to go ahead and apply the vinyl. And stick it on your nail really well. And then we're going to take a makeup sponge, and I just get mine from the dollar store in a big pack, and then we're going to paint on the sponge. So I'm just going to use this side right here and just paint on, and then you just dab it on your nail. So after you think that you've got a good coat on there, you take off your nail vinyl again. And you see that by using a makeup brush, it just makes the lines so much cleaner. So I would recommend using makeup brushes rather than just painting it on with a paintbrush. Seems to work out so much better. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to another design. Alright, so we're gonna use this one here, and if you want it to be like all over your nail, you can do it in different ways. I'm just gonna kind of put it in the middle of my nail, just to show you what it looks like. And again, you're gonna take your makeup brush, and you're gonna go ahead and paint it. Alright, so same thing here. Before it's dry, just peel it off really slow, and you get a nice crisp design there again because you used the makeup sponge. So some other ways to actually do this is you can use the striped lines as well. Place them on your nail where you want them to go. So I'm going to do a couple of stripes on here. This is kind of the same idea as using striping tape. And there you go. So that is another way of using the nail vinyls. It is the same with like all of the kind of the line ones that you can do a bunch of different ones and then just layer it like over the top kind of way. Same with like the triangle ones, you can just put them like in the middle or do whatever. It's kind of, they're all kind of similar in a way to do that particular design. Alright, so the last one I'm going to show you is like the half moon one. I'm just going to peel one off here. And I'm actually going to show you with a glitter polish this time. Alright, so I'm going to just use this finger paints polish here. This is Amazing Glaze. So the way you do it with the glitter polish, you just kind of paint it on. And then same thing, you just put it on your nail. This is actually the better way to apply glitter polish, is using a makeup sponge, because then you can get all the glitter on there and less of the actual clear coat that's in the glitter, because sometimes it just looks kind of chunky and too much and it doesn't dry as well, but so much easier with the makeup sponge. So that's one way with glitter. So once you're happy with it, again, peel it off. And there you go. I have to pack those glitter on a little bit better. So it didn't cover that one spot. So that's some different ways to actually use the nail vinyl. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up around my nails because I didn't use any protector for this video. So I'll be right back. Alright, so once you've done all your cleanup, just add a top coat and you're all done. So I hope you found this video helpful about some nail art vinyls. If you want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment down below and let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.